Hello, everybody, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 1. It's okay. I think you might be here now. Hopefully you are. I cannot, space this out very much, because if I do, it'll, for some reason, FNAF 1 is so weird. I don't like it sometimes. But yeah, but yeah, alright, there you go. Glad you're here. Okay, so I'll have to use my phone to read what you say because I cannot. Because if I take this off, it's going to be super hard to get back on it. This, yes, I remember you. Yes. It's okay that you have low patience. I know a lot of people do. That's totally understandable. I know. I understand that. I was just busy doing some other stuff because before we start this, I want to also say the guy who hacked my account, he's like spam reporting my Discord account, and I've had it got deleted yesterday. I had to fix that, and then the Discord brought up my account again to then this morning at about 10 a.m. to get deleted again, and I'm sitting here like, what the heck? So now I'm waiting on Discord to investigate that and then get my account back up or not, and hopefully my account comes back up. Whew. This dude is like really desperate to get my account deleted. This hacker's crazy, dude. Anyway, are we ready? Are we ready to move up to start this? Cause I'm ready. Yep. It's a back and forth concept. He's like getting me deleted. Come back, delete again. Like, okay, let's start now. Help wanted. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, family pizzeria looking for security guard to work the night shift, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Monitor cameras, ensure safety equipment in the limit. They need to make this easy, bro. Jesus Christ. First night, let's go. It's like, why can't we just like sit for a minute and we get to read that, bro? Whatever. I'm also gonna be quiet so we can hear the phone call. If you can't hear it well, I will try to put my sound up. Hello, Ditto. How are you today?
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week.
That's
okay?
good to hear.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. Fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Alright, sorry for being quiet. I like to be quiet when the phone is like when he's talking. I always had a pet peeve with that with other YouTubers. Don't get me wrong, other YouTubers could do that if it's their channel or whatever. But I always see like a little irritated whenever they would like talk during the call. I'm like, I'm trying to listen. You know, I'm trying to listen to it. Especially if it's a different phone call. If it's the same phone call that's been told every single time, then there's no point. Then I don't really care. But since, you know, some people don't get to listen to that much anymore, it's kind of fair to say that. But hey, that's just me. One of my little small pet peeves. I don't get on other people about it though. I won't get like angry at somebody if they do that. It's just how they are. How some people are. And yeah, because that recording was like a month ago back. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if you have read the books or not, but in the actual book, it actually like fully tells you that his name's actually Ralph. So his name is actually just Ralph. He like, yeah. But yeah, yeah, they definitely don't want to sniff you. Yeah, definitely not, because by then we're rotten. There's Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. But yeah, yeah, because you're rotten by then. Which, you know, you're also rotten in FNAF 2 as well, though. That's why they get you kicked out in the FNAF 2 night 7 if you do a challenge. They tell you that you lost your job because of you having an odor and also tampering with the animatronics, of course. But yeah, I mean that's also told in the FNAF 1 also. So I mean I can see why they wouldn't want to sniff you, especially if you don't smell good. And I'm telling you right now, our character does not smell good. He probably hasn't taken a bath in probably a year at best, maybe more than that. I mean, it depends on how long the body rotted for. Which, you know, they use that body for like a long while back in Circus Baby's place, or such a location to be exact. Also, I don't use the cameras willy-nilly like this in FNAF 1. I'm just doing it because it gets a better effect right now. You can literally see Bonnie back there. Yeah, exactly. He's purple by then, yeah. Yeah. That's actually why the animatronics actually go for him as well, by the way. Also, they said that, here's been a theory that people have been saying recently after the FNAF movie came out. I don't know. Since you haven't watched it, you probably don't know. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't watched it, but there has been a big theory about Mike if you haven't heard about it or not. If you have, that's totally understandable as well. Also, same goes with Ditto. If you haven't watched the movie either, I don't want to spoil it. Because the movie has some big spoilers, even though it doesn't like automatically like the same part of the movie. Like the movie doesn't fit with the same like everything. It's still good to like know that some of it kind of. Oh, Chica's in the kitchen. I'm watching Bonnie right now. Because Bonnie is a very bunny. Bonnie the bunny. More like Bonnie the floating bunny. Because did you know in this poster right here is actually floating? Yeah, yeah. This Bonnie right here is floating. It's because Scott he didn't place down the Bonnie's bottle right on the stage here, so it actually looks like he's floating. Like he's actually generally floating. Yeah, it's like about right there. You can't see the foot though. It's like covered by the TV here, so that's probably why he doesn't care too much. Why he didn't really care as much. Why he was like floating. Also, I learned something. If you do this, I always didn't like when people would like open the door on Bonnie, because you could literally see the outline of him being there. You can tell it right there. That little mark right there is Bonnie. Yeah, there's not much in the first 20 minutes of the movie. It'd be hard to tell about anything about the lore. But yeah, I'll just say how I think the lore goes for FNAF, for the Mike situation. I think what it starts off is in 1983. Yeah, 1983, and he's a bit older. He's a bit older, like probably about a time around his like. Oh, Chica went all the way back into the dining area. Okay, where's Bonnie then? Oh, Foxy on night 1? Oh, jeez, that never happens. Yo, what? Foxy on the first night? Oh, dang. Where's Bonnie in all this? Is he no? Where did Bonnie go? He just disappeared. Yeah, that makes sense. Then again, though. Oh, hey, 6 a.m. Alright. Alright, anyway. So the story, how everything starts is in 1983. Fredbear's Family Diner was the only pizzeria open at that time. Yeah. Then, and then the bite of 83 happens, right? Like from Fredbear. Fredbear bites the crying child's head and everything. We'll also continue talking. I will continue talking once the phone call's over.
Hello. Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time, since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Alright. We've already reached the end of the call. So, we started in 1983. Mike is about maybe in his early teens or mid-teens. We don't know. I think like early mid-teens. About like 13 or something. And then he basically gets his little brother killed, right? From Fredbear, by accident, of course. I think it's accident. He could have done it on purpose, who knows. But then the pizzeria closes down. Fredbear's Family Diner shuts down. Then 1985 comes around. Because it took about, what, 2 years to get the next pizzeria open? And that's when not Fredbear's Family Diner, but Freddy Fazbear's Pizza opens up, and I think they also used Fredbear, I think? I can't remember. Or they were both open at the same time, I don't know. Oh wait, no, I think Fredbear's Family Diner was also, I think Fredbear's Family Diner stayed open until like 1983, shut down, 1985 came, and then it got shut down after that as well because of the 5 murders. Then 1987 starts, which means that by then, Oh, because we know that William Afton's always been like murdering kids for the fun of it, right? So this means that by now, I'm pretty sure that his sister's dead by now, right? Yeah. So either she died first or she died second. I believe she died first. I'm not thinking about it now. I used to think she died secondly after the little brother, but that's why Circus Baby exists in the first place. She's still down there after all this time, and we didn't see her in her room either. But there also is a Mangle toy in the FNAF 4 game, so I don't know. I think she died about the time of 1983, around 1983 something. So basically he lost 2 children within that same year, I think. Circus Baby, of course, was still down there, of course, and everything. So then, Mike Afton, he decides to go down there at some general point. I think he had to wait till FNAF 1 ended, I think. I don't remember. It's something like that. Like, this location's been around for a very long time. It's just that when he went down there was about right after 1987, around that time, because we know that he's the last night guard in the game of FNAF 2, right? And that they were leaving a place open for that long. I'm pretty sure. Then again, though, we're talking about like the game doesn't get there like the original like Jeremy. He doesn't like Jeremy Fitzgerald. He starts in November, so he must have gotten attacked on November. So like, and we know that the calls in FNAF 2 aren't recorded. They're like not pre-recorded or anything like that. They were right on time type thing, I think. So after that, he must have got that means during the period of FNAF 2, Michael Afton was in his house constantly and going down into the basement area where Circus Baby, where Central Location was the entire time of FNAF 2. He had to look until like after the place shut down. Then he went as a purple corpse. I'm pretty sure of. Though I'm not sure. Don't mark me there. I have literally no idea. Wait, what if after 1985, then he goes to FNAF 2 afterwards? That would make sense, yeah. So, if we're going to mark it like that, then I would say yeah. I can see it like that, yeah. So then when 1987 comes, he's already a purple corpse. And so by then he does the final night of of FNAF 2 before it shuts down forever. And then a few years pass, probably by 1993, which a lot of people say that is in 1993. FNAF 1 starts, and Mike completely takes over this period. Like, he completely stays for the whole night. Like, he stays through the entire time, and this is why they are so hell-bent in FNAF 1 to get him, because he's purple by then. He's the murderer. You know, he is the murderer. They say. But he's not, though. Oh, it's me. I got that one. It's the last time I ever got that. You can actually get the crying kids pictures, too, on Cam 4A. But it takes a little bit, though, so yeah. But yeah, Chica's not bothered me once. Have you noticed that? Chica's not bothered me once. By now, Chica would have been at the door. You know what I mean? No. Anyway, but yeah, so then after 1993, which is what people say that FNAF 1 starts, after that, I think, like, I can't remember if William Afton's alive at this time. He has to be, because, like, it would make sense. I'm pretty sure after that, then William Afton comes, destroys the animatronics, and then the souls come out, take him out by putting him into the spring lock suit, kills him, and then 30 years pass, meaning that by now Mike is a lot older, which, you know, he doesn't age because he's immortal at that point because of the whole scooping stuff. And we also know that by then, that means Circus Baby and the others are still, like, in the collective innard. Of course, at some point they sped out Circus Baby and make Funtime Freddy the owner. But yeah, so yeah, that means FNAF 3 starts next in the series after FNAF 1. So we know that. Then that means Pizzeria Simulator is next after the fire. Then they have another fire after Pizzeria Simulator. Ultimate Custom Night is in Purple Guys' Hell. After Purple Guys' Purgatory, which he's still in there now. Then we have Security Breach. No, not Security Breach. We have Help Wanted. Yes, Help Wanted. After Help Wanted, it's then Security Breach. After Security Breach, we got FNAF 2. Not FNAF 2. FNAF Help Wanted 2. And I think that's all the games as of right now, right? Oh no, all those also Help Wanted, not Help Wanted. Security Breach, the Rune update for Security Breach. I forgot about that one too. I forget when that one starts. I think that one starts a bit afterwards. I don't know. Yeah, no danger. Of course, I'm not implying that. No, it's 100. Sounds like you're implying danger. It is. He definitely is. That's the thing about Ralph, though. He knows. He knows what's going on. He does. He's just not saying it because he can. He has a fighting role with this company that he cannot. He's also been really loyal to this company since he first ever started.
Oh, hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, like that is a bad idea to go limp like that, because chances are they're gonna hear you breathing. Because, like, listen, with these animatronics and how they're haunted and everything, they're gonna hear your breathing. And even if you stop your breathing, they could probably hear your heart. So they'll probably just stuff you into a suit anyway. So if it wasn't the metal skeleton getting, like the endoskeleton going inside you, it would be the suit going inside you. Or you going inside the suit. Yeah. By the way, if you were forced to be pushed into that endoskeleton, it'd probably break your bones. I mean, it would break your entire face and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, it would. But have you ever thought that? Like, what if they actually did do that? They would probably have to skin you alive, pull your skin off your body, and then shove it right onto the endoskeleton. Nasty. Like, imagine how much blood and gore. Oh, nasty. Of course, I'm kind of desensitized to that stuff since I've played a lot of horror games. But hey, who doesn't get desensitized to that stuff? I mean, it's still gross. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking about that. It doesn't it doesn't make me want to like throw up or anything. Like, I wouldn't throw up to it, but I definitely would like look at them and be like, that's messed up. Like, I still have the empathy for it. You know what I mean? I saw when there people actually just don't feel anything for that kind of stuff, and I just can't see how they can. Because, like, if I saw someone's dead body, I still would feel extremely bad. Even if it didn't sicken me, I would still feel really, really bad. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff online that's too gory. Honestly, some of it's just so weird that it doesn't even classify as horror anymore. It classifies something else entirely. Which I'm not getting into that conversation. If you want that conversation, go talk to somebody else about that. Not me. I'm not that type of person. Of course, you know, I do talk about a lot of important and things like I talk about some important stuff sometimes. Some mature related content stuff. Not that stuff. Not right now. Especially with YouTube's YouTube's rules and such. I cannot. And I wish not to. So far though, I've been surviving just fine, no deaths, nothing. I mean, I always don't die. FNAF 1, when it first came out, I was addicted to this game. Played it 24/7. No matter how many times I beat it, I would reset my data and do it again. Didn't care. I really did not care. I even beat the phone edition. People couldn't do the phone one, and I could. My brain strategy for the game worked so good. Is it night 3 that Freddy moves? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I think by like night 3 or so, Freddy starts moving. Forgot about that. So you gotta check on him constantly. I got a big strategy for night for 420 though, so do not worry about that. We're gonna complete that easily. Hopefully. I think we will though. It'd take me long. Hey, there's Chica finally. Chica finally bothered me. It took so long. She's not ready. She's like, yeah, I just need to see your face for a second. I'm gonna go back on stage and tell the others, basically. I got the stream running back on my phone. That way I can see a lot better. So it's like sometimes flickering in my eyes, and I'm like, are you guys messaging, or is it like me just watching the stream flick up and like? Because I'll be honest with you, it's really like if you're playing this late at night, it's gonna burn your eyes a little bit because of how the camera flicks. Like, I'm glad they ended up changing that later down the road for that too. Cause like, oh my god, imagine like trying to play this really late at night and you have seizures or something. Like it would Chica's back again. Dang. Chica seems to be more aggressive tonight. Odd. She's already gone too. She looks away quickly too. She looks at you and then runs off like jeez. Some people actually did struggle a lot when Chica used to be like in night 1 and 2. I feel like Bonnie's the only one who really messed with me in night 1 and 2. Now Chica's father. Which is not bad. Chica's in the kitchen. Pots and pans for a second. I think. I don't know. I'm listening for the footsteps. Also, have you ever heard that banging? People say that used to be Springtrap banging on the door to get out. No, it wasn't. Springtrap wasn't. Springtrap was just a still string Bonnie at that time. And it's just jabbed in the bag. Just left in the bag. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's the animatronics trying to bang out outside the door. Like, not outside our doors, but like the front doors. Where we, come in and out of. I think that's what they're banging at. Though I don't know. Of course. Because there's only a multiple doors in this pizzeria. The kitchen, the closet, and the parts and services room only have doors. Yeah. The bathrooms don't have doors. You know what's really weird though? Where I'm from since I'm American, and also since like this pizzeria starts, is like in like I think it's in no, is it? I don't know. I can't remember. I know William Adams is British, but I don't know anything else in his life. It's like something like somewhere somewhere around here in the US. I don't know where the pizzeria started. My question is why? Because where I'm from, the bathrooms have doors. Like the two doors to the males and females bathrooms have doors. In this pizzeria, they don't have the doors. It's like you can just walk in there. Like who out of their own right mind would just do that? You know what I mean? How is Chica already gone? I looked at Chica for 1 second and she's gone already. Jesus Christ. Oh dang, Foxy's really coming out fast. Once it hits 6 a.m., I'm gonna check the comments. I'm gonna check you guys' comments. This is the thing, when I'm paying attention to the game, I don't pay attention to the comments. It's back again. Jesus Christ. More than Bonnie. Has Bonnie even shown up once? I don't think he has he? Oh, Foxy's out. I don't think we've seen Bonnie barely this time. Jesus Christ, we've only seen... Oh, Foxy, Freddy's looking at me now. Oh, by the way, whenever Freddy's looking at you in the cameras, the parts and service area. Oh, I didn't check that. The parts and service is The heads in the endoskeleton are looking at you in the camera. If you go in that camera, so Freddy's looking at you. I don't know who does that. I don't know if it's oh, there's Bonnie. I think that's either the first or second time. Probably the first. He's gone. You can kind of hear them like foot stepping away a little. Like you can hear the pitter patter of their feet. There you go. Boom. Guys, the security guard pooped his pants. He is alive. Bathrooms have doors in UK. I'm pretty sure that. Like, I wouldn't think. I mean, that'd be kind of weird if they didn't. But I mean, this is a kid's pizzeria, by the way. Why are you like? Why do you have like no doors on your bathroom? That's suspicious. Anyway, the call's about to start, so I'm gonna quickly shush.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. So when I did, hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you can check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know.
Alright. So basically he's asking us if we ever go back there, go look back there, etc. whatever. Okay, so it's actually said a lot of people thought that he faked his death, like he was the one knocking on the door like Foxy would, and that he was making them make the noises by themselves. No. He died. He % died. It was tonight, and that's the thing. The reason why he was taking the night shift was because in the book, he said like something like the fact that like the animatronics themselves are powered by the pizzeria, meaning that they leave the pizzeria, they're completely shut down, which means that once you if they get enough power in the system, then they can get out basically. If they can drain enough power, they can be powered for life, and they can get out with no worries. Which is like their whole point is trying to get out of the pizzeria. You can hear like the. I think this is when they start glitching out. Yep, they start twitching. Now they're twitching. Yep, that's because they're trying to get out of the suits. People thought it was aggression. It also could be aggression, but it's mostly because the little kids are trying to get out of the suits, and that's their way of twitching it. They're trying to force themselves out by doing that, and they can't. Their soul is bonded, like soul bonded, with the metal itself, the animatronic itself. That's why when they destroy the animatronic itself, they were set free from the animatronic itself, and they could roam and do whatever they wanted to do. They're soul bonded to the pizzeria and the animatronic. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, they're soul bonded, so yeah. At least that's what it says in the books. Or choose your own adventure book. The new one. Bye, Bonnie. Yeah. Yeah. I used to think when I used to be a kid, I used to think that the secret room with no cameras was in the bathrooms themselves. Like he dragged the kid, like he like told the kids to come to the bathroom, and when he got into the bathroom, he just shot them to death. But then when you realize something is that the cameras themselves inside the bathroom don't have cameras, which is honestly good for a pizzeria, not to have those cameras in the bathroom, like directly in the bathroom, like where where the stations are and stuff to use the toilets. Like I'm really glad they didn't do that because like that's like a breach of privacy. And not only that though, but like it would really express what like that you're seeing stuff you're not supposed to see. That'd be a big lawsuit case of not a lot of good things. Whew. Oh. As a kid, you don't really think about that stuff because you don't know that's a thing until you grow up and see other people doing that kind of stuff, and you realize that's why they're not in there. Because if you want to keep a safe place, you want to place cameras, right? Well, they'll do that in the bathroom. That's the thing, though. The safe room doesn't have a bathroom. It doesn't have a camera because it's supposed to be like a safe place so that people can't record it. And even some employees used to go back there for breaks. They're not supposed to be doing that, by the way. But yeah, like they wasn't supposed to go back there and use it as a break. I'm watching Freddy so much that Freddy hasn't even had a chance to come out. That's what I do. I usually keep the camera on Freddy, and then just kind of like, I usually like keep the camera on Foxy, and then flip to Freddy, and then go back to Foxy. I hear one of them. It's so weird, like, concerned where Bonnie went during that first one of the, like, night one or so. Like, couldn't find that little, I couldn't find him. I was like, where did you go? As long as they're not at the doors, we're fine. You hear them moving, but it's like, where are they? I mean, if you can hear them right around the door, then they have to be around here somewhere, right? Of course, like, since you're only going to be in the cameras for a couple of seconds, you're not really going to get jump scared because it's not like Fnaf 2. It's like, because these ones are a lot different. Near the door, and it's like they're not here. Like they're patiently waiting for you to mess up. There you go. Oh, no, go to Freddy killed, Golden Freddy killed, the phone guy, Ralph. That's why he says, it's me, because he said that during the thing, so, like, yeah. Ralph died by Golden Freddy. He had all the doors shut, all the doors shut, and the music started playing because the power shut off, and before he died by any other animatronic, Golden Freddy came up and killed him. They only killed him to keep him shut, by the way. They only killed him so he wouldn't tell anybody else anything else. They wanted to keep him like basically quiet. Yeah. Also, by the way, the gibberish on the phone guy's fifth night's call is literally just Totoro March, Freddy's theme song. Is like his song that he plays when inside. Yep. Once night 6 starts, which is like 5 hours in-game hours, which I don't even know if there's actually 5 in-game hours. I forget how long you actually do things in the game. Go to the next moment of the game. Yeah, once we reach night 6, finish night 6, we're gonna really do 420, and then we'll be done. All stars will be in the game. I've been thinking about this. We should do FNAF 3 next. I have a FNAF 3 Deluxe game. I have the FNAF 3 Deluxe version. We can do that next. Probably the next stream, most likely. Unless I decide to do a Forsaken stream, which I kind of want to do a Forsaken stream because of the Christmas update being here for the game. Which I have a lot to talk about Forsaken as well. All depends. Then again, though, I could finish the Dandy's World update as well. I don't know what I want to do. The biggest thing I want to do, though, is try to get my Discord account back. As for, I'm still waiting on a response for Discord to tell me whether or not, this and stuff. Yeah, this, like, the hacker, though, for real, he's so desperate. Because he was, like, holding me ransom for $100. And, like, he said, like, give me $100 and I'll give you your account back. Hello? Can one of you go, please? Freddy moved. Oh my god, Freddy moved. All because of these animatronics, bro. They both came to my door and said, "Ha ha, get wrecked!" Bonnie's still there. Since Bonnie's right there, I can't see Freddy because Freddy's like something else. Like he's like has his eyes closed or something. I don't know. That's why I like when they update games like that they allow the other animatronics to be in the same place as the other ones. So that way you know who's in the actual hallway. Because like in original FNAF 1, it was like really hard to see where the animatronics were. The darn fact of like that one animatronic could only be in one spot at a time. Which I didn't ever realize that how you can see Freddy there. That's actually really nice design right there. Oh, that's actually so cool. Have you ever seen that weird FNAF Ransom game where it's like you look through the cameras, you see like a weird Freddy, and then he makes the door, like he just literally like speeds across the whole pizzeria and gets to your door within seconds, walks up to you, like crushes your head or something. It's like actually super cool. Like the design itself is super cool. Yeah. Oh, Ransom. Now I remember. So I was basically held for ransom on my account, and if I didn't pay him, he was going to delete my account. Which he fake deleted it, and then brought it back to then be like, oh, do you want your account back? Pay me $100. And I said, I ain't paying you nothing, buddy. And so then he got mad and tried to use my information, which I didn't realize this until later, but I forgot to update you guys on this. But he basically tried to use my cards, and because I had no money on me. So basically, he wasted his time trying to get using my card, my information, to realize he can't do nothing with it. It practically was useless for him to use. So he's basically sitting there like, dude, I can't even use his cards. These cards are like literally just nothing. So yeah. So right now, so basically what he did. So now what he's done now is that he's reported my account once. I got my account back because I proved stuff, and then after that, I got my account reported again for other stuff, and now they're investigating it, and so hopefully I get my account back. If I do get it back though, I also put in the report server about the fact that he's actually going out of his way to report my account because of the hacker. So hopefully if they see that, they'll like delete his account or something. If he loses his account, it'd be awesome. Which, you know, usually I'm not a person to say I hope someone loses their account, but when you hack somebody like that, take their information, try to use their card and everything, demand $100 when you don't deserve that $100, like, dude, I can't feel sorry for somebody who does that kind of stuff. I just don't. But yeah, you guys have been the biggest supporters, and so is my girlfriend, my brother, and you guys. You guys generally are really supportive, and I really appreciate all of you. First time Freddy moving though, sadly, because of that. Also, I'm at like 15%. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna make it. Because even though I'm doing everything properly, the only reason why is because Chica and Bonnie came at the same time on me, which made it really hard to do anything. Okay, it just hit 5 a.m. and I have 12% power left because I have about, what, 11 seconds at best? That's probably not going to be enough. So I'm going to have to try to lower down how much power I use. Try to revert using the power too much. Flip the camera up for a second. Okay, Bonnie moved. Okay, 5% already. This really sucks right now. Really doesn't seem pretty good. Hopefully we win this. This will be our first blackout of the game, actually, surprisingly. This will be our first complete knockout night. Alright, I'm gonna sit here. Not worth trying to do anything else. Ready, move. Yeah, I know Henry. Yeah, I know Henry. Oh my god, it's Bonnie! Is he still here? Oh, I'm getting a long one. Hey, we did it! Yeah! Let's go! Mike Smith, $120. A valued employee, Fazbear Entertainment. Oh, okay, I see. The only person who left was Ditto, sadly. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do night 6, yeah. I'm doing night 6, I'm gonna do 420 as well. If the game will show up for me. I hate when I have to, like, click off everything. It's so annoying. The clutch. I know, dude. Freddy was going easy on me, too, by the way, guys. Like, I know, right? That's so minimum. That's what minimum wage back then was, I think. Right? No. Like, gosh darn. Alright, but yeah, Freddy was definitely going easy on me, though, guys. I will be honest with you. He definitely was going easy on me. He was going easy. Because, like, there's no way that he did the long version, the long song, like the long version of the song, to then, like, because, like, usually, then again, though, here's the thing. Every time that you don't get a blackout, though, if when the power shuts off, there's only, like, you get, like, a really long time version the first time you get it, and then each time you keep getting it, the more agitated he'll get late at night in the game, it's a blackout, he'll end up starting to, like, do it shorter and shorter. So this one will be a lot more shorter, depending. So honestly, I got extremely lucky there. Well, not even lucky, more like the game just registered that was my first, like, blackout. So this means that now the blackouts will be longer. It'll be, like, shorter. Like, I'll get the tutorial March, less than I did. Because, I mean, he was almost playing the whole darn song, too. Like, he was playing it, he was like, I would let Freddy just walk around, but it's just so annoying sometimes. Once he's already there, it's annoying. So, we got Freddy moved twice on night 5, so if we can keep Freddy from moving a lot, if we can keep Freddy from even moving in general, then we'll do 420 completely easy. Imagine I actually complete this, like, with no deaths. That'd be awesome, dude. Okay, 1 a.m. at 83% battery is, like, actually extremely good. This means that I at least want to get, what is it? Also, you see how, like, fast I'm flicking it up? Because I want to, like, I only need to check for a millisecond, and then I'm messing up there. Oh, it's gonna waste a little power, it's fine. I keep messing up again. I'm slow, my reactions are slow right now. I hate when that happens. I have, like, extremely speed and mess up. Yeah. As long as I do this right, flick the light on for a second, pick the camera for a second, we're fine. Check this light to make sure. Flick it off. That's a good thing about that, is that they go away so fast, it kind of makes it a little easier to do something. Honestly, Fnaf 1's Night 6 is much easier than any of the other ones. Especially Fnaf 2's. Oh god, Fnaf 2's is so annoying. Especially on the phone. If you ever beat the Fnaf 1 on the phone, like Fnaf 2's Night 6 on the phone, like I have, you are genuinely a pro at Fnaf. Because then that one on the phone is so annoying. Foxy constantly got me during that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought he was gone for a second. I messed up a little. There you go. Now he's gone. I heard the doorsteps and I thought he was gone. Ah, that was Chica, bro. That was straight up Chica, bro. 63 power at 2 a.m. is not that good. I'll be honest with you. I think at this point I might just let Freddy out, honestly, at this point. What I should do is I should open this up and do that, and then drop the camera, pull it back up and look. That way you're getting a whole section of them, like you're getting a whole section to check the camera, and then like, that way you're not flipping back to that specific camera again. When, like, you don't have the camera up way for too long. So yeah, check Foxy now, you know, Freddy's being checked. Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, now it's not wasting as much power as it was. Because we checked the camera already. We just checked on Foxy. So now we should check Freddy and then check Foxy. Yep, see, now I'm not wasting a lot of power now. Now I'm regulating my power. Yeah. Sorry, I have not played Fnaf 1 in so long that I forget some strategies, so you're gonna have to forgive me. You don't have to, but forgive me on it, man. I don't play Fnaf 1 as much as I used to. When Fnaf 2 came out, that was my favorite Fnaf game, and I would constantly play it 24/7. I love the concept of Fnaf 2. I always will love Fnaf 2's concepts. It was so fun for me. Yeah, I ain't falling for that again, buddy. You got me once. I ain't falling for it again. I think he outsmarted us. We outsmarted him once. He outsmarts us. We fool him. Shame on us. Fool him twice. Shame on us. Fool him 3 times. Shame on him. That's not how it goes, but it's kind of funny. Oh, I did the other trick again by accident. At least the batteries are more like keep me out more safe. You hear them walking, it's like, where are they? So where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, that wasn't. In some other game versions, they actually, like, some other people who made these games, some like master games, they actually made it where you can leave the lights on while you're checking the cameras, and they're like, don't do that. I like how it is in this actual Fnaf. 4 a.m. with 30% is actually not bad, especially with the way I'm actually like, with the way I'm checking the cameras and everything now. Flicking the lights like crazy, and I see Chica. Both tried to jump me at the same time, failed. Yeah, that's what I thought, boys. You can't get this. You can't get me. Forget about it. You ain't getting me. Once we reach about the 3% mark or so, we're gonna like stop checking the cameras, and because like the more we constantly check those cameras, the worse it's gonna get for us. Seems like to me though that you just gotta touch it, look at it for a second, and it just resets the timer. Wasting more time than it needs, just wasting time. Using the camera overall more doesn't help you. Okay, fine, I'm at 14%. That means we have 14 seconds at best, I think. Right? Probably not. I held the camera way up for too long like that. That was not smart. This guy's gotta be frustrated at me at this point. They're like, this dude has not died once. Can we please kill him? Like, somebody do something. And Freddy was like, here, boys, let me do it. And it just fails. He's like, gosh darn it. You guys suck at your jobs. It's like, Foxy, go do something. He's like, I can't. I'm being looked at. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, how is this dude so good? He lost power last time. Now he's surviving so good. Like, what is he doing? How's he outsmarting us? So you gotta be quick with your feet. That's what you gotta do. When you know there's something's not working, you gotta quickly switch it. Your brain has to be high active at every moment. You gotta use every moment of your eyes and your brain. Once you do that, you win. Even with my talking, like, usually I always, like, mess up at something with talking, and even then I'm doing good. See, this is what I mean by I'm a Fnaf 1 Pro. Now, I would not challenge myself not to be able to do a blackout, because at some point you black out. Like, you lose power and die at some point. But alright. I think that's good. I think we're close to victory here. Yep. There you go. We only got $120 and like 50, like. Oh, really? Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I haven't really looked at a lot of things, yeah, I would be surprised. Okay, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, it's just you and me again. Do you know left the chat? And so did Bonnie. Alright. 420 time. 420 time. 420. How long has this stream been? It's only been an hour stream. Dang. We're already gonna finally start the final part. All right. All right. Pop my fingers. Yeah, minimum wage. Yeah, as I thought. Yeah, 1 hour. Just a 1 hour stream. Can't believe it's only been 1 hour since the stream, dude. It's crazy. Alright, final part. So what we're going to be doing now is my strategy for 420. So how we're going to do this is that, I've seen a lot of people do this. We look at the back corner here. And every time we flip up the camera, we shut this door. I can't remember how long it takes. I think it takes like 1 or 2 before. Yep. And now you look there. You open that door because he can't get in. He has to. He can't get it because he can't get in if we keep the door shut. When we're flipping up the camera means that if we flip the camera and he's there at the door, then and we flip the camera without shutting the door, we're inviting him in basically. No matter what though, we're gonna be letting Foxy out at some point though. I'll let you know that. Foxy will come out. At least I hope I'm right here. Because I don't really see a reason why to keep looking at him if we don't have to. See, every time you shut that door, he backs up and then waits, and then when you open that door, he goes back to that spot. See? That's the strategy you want to do. Once this door is shut, though, don't check the cameras. Don't check the cameras ever during one door shut until this door shuts. See, Foxy's already out. We're just waiting for Foxy to come on. Bonnie's also there too. I had to do that. That was so annoying. It wasn't even coming. I don't think we did this right. I don't think we did. I think we might die here by the blackout. And we're gonna be shutting this door pretty often. Yeah, 2 a.m. with only that amount of power is not good. Kind of flip up the camera at least 1 second. Oh, I need to shut that. Yeah, we're definitely dead. Yep, 2 a.m. at like 22 power. That is not good. Yeah. Did you see that? That's crazy. I'll flick up the camera for a second. Yeah. Like, 3 a.m. though. You couldn't make it up too high. It's okay. Yep, our first death. Alright. Custom night. Let's go again. Alright. Alright. Only one death, that's fine. Especially since I haven't been in this game for a long while. Yeah, it like takes a little bit for Foxy. If you're looking at Freddy though, you won't like it. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm gonna quickly kick that out, and then we're gonna try that again. Instead of dying, okay. Alright, let's try this again. Oh yeah, before we do this. Alright, there you go. Just wanted to do that real quick. If you type in 1987, that happens. The reference the byte of 87. Did your computer explode? No. Just Golden Freddy. Back to 2020, and then we'll start. By the way, if Chica's in the in here, you can actually quickly check. I think you can. I'm not sure. I'd have to check that out. Yeah, you have a chance to do that, I think. Yeah. You're able to check, and then once you hear him laugh again, then you shut the door, and look at that again and open it. Because if you look at him, yeah, 1 a.m. with 82 power is extremely good. Because the moment you flip that camera off on him, he's gonna get you. That's how it goes. I'm not checking Foxy when I'm supposed to. I get into a rhythm. I think you got it. Yep, that's why you have to leave it on that afterwards. No, nothing happens on 1983. Before FNAF 1 was a thing, when FNAF 1 just came a thing, the 1983 byte never existed yet. So everyone assumed that the 1987 byte was when Fredbear's byte happened back in FNAF 4, which is actually wrong, and that's actually 1983's byte. But yeah, Foxy requires you to look at him, not just check it over the camera. I wish. Okay. I messed up there entirely. Alright, let's try that again. I gotta get used to back to Fnaf 1. Alright. What time is it? It's like 4:22 p.m. for me. I think you have time to check Foxy until like the 3rd or 4th lap. And once that happens, you gotta quickly change. I know that was a stupid idea, but I just had to. After about maybe 1 or 2 flips, you need to. And you gotta swap back in time because you don't want him to get you. And that's why if you don't check on Foxy enough. I should do is every time Bonnie shows up, I should shut the door and then wait for Bonnie to leave and then check Foxy. A little bit. Not like fully though. Not all the time, because that wouldn't get me killed. I need to check those lights better, dude. Oh, hi, Catnap Entertainment. Yeah, it only becomes hard because I can't remember how everything works again. It's been a while since I've done this. And Foxy's gonna get me at some point. He's aggressive after all. Yep. 4 AM though. That's good. It's like I know that strategy and then I completely forget it and then I keep like not checking the lights when I'm supposed to when I shut a door and it's like ugh. Alright. Let's try this. It isn't hard, I know it isn't. It's just me. It's just me being stupid. Try to get some tension out of my muscles. My arm really hurts. I was doing a lot of work outside. Not work outside, but I was working out my arms since I was yesterday on Christmas. Like I was trying to get a little stronger and now my arms all hurt. That was really simple. Okay, don't do that then. Okay, good to know. You have to shut the door or he'll get in no matter what. Even if Chica's right there. Okay. Smart no. Okay, smart to know. It's been a bit since I've played this game. 420 at least, so I'm gonna have to get back into it. I know I can do this. It ain't hard, it's just me, like I said. Okay, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, okay. Only 2 a.m. at like 50%. Alright, I'm just gonna stay here. Let's see what happens next. Yep, I'm dead here. It actually was 5 a.m. when I died. It's like, Freddy, come on. Just end it already, man. He's like stepping around looking for me. He's like, where are you? I'm little blind. It's like, buddy. You know exactly where I'm at, buddy. Alright, 5 a.m. though, that's not too bad to be honest. Alright. Alright, I got the strategy down finally. Alright. This time we're not gonna look at Freddy's camera. We're just gonna wait until the 5 laps happen, and then from now on we're gonna check the lights every 2 seconds or so, like 1, 2, and then flip to the camera. 1, 2, look at the camera. Concept. But also having that's the 4th one. Alright, he should be right there. Right? Yep. Which we don't need to use it too much because I kind of want to save power, but based on how Foxy is. Oh, I'm dead. I messed up. Oh wait, I did mess up. Oh, awesome. I thought I did. I was like, no. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, now we can really look at Foxy for a little bit. 1 a.m. at 82%. That's good. At 82%, that's incredible. That's the destination of what we want. What? How is he already out? Really using this camera, man. How is he almost already out? I don't understand that. It's 2 a. Okay, 2 a.m. at that person. I died. I died. I messed up by accidentally clicking up the camera. Yep. It's so annoying. I accidentally flipped it up. Alright. Come on, game. We got this. Alright, let's just try this again. Custom night. Let's do this. Why is Foxy doing that? Literally, like, I don't know what else to do because it doesn't make sense to me. Why is he so aggressive this time? This dude's already gone. Yeah, I'm already dead again. Dude, that's so aggressive. What? Either one, they buffed it to be harder, or two, I'm just not doing it right. Alright, I think I got it this time. Instead of constantly watching Foxy, we just need to check we need to be at the last cam and constantly check it, and instead of like, flicking the light for Chica, we just don't. So basically what we're basically doing is practically this. So, check this light, we flip it the camera, we do that, and when Freddy comes, then we just shut the door each time. Because what would be the point to check the light if Chica's, you know... Yeah, see, Chica's there. She's there, so check the light. stage he's on, and then just go back to this camera. Oh wait, we're not supposed to be checking that light. When we want to check Foxy, we just... Oh, my mouse is dying, so I might have to end the stream at some point soon if it keeps dying on me like that. Not bad. Okay. Also, my battery, my charger, no, my mouse goes based off like the actual like charger stuff. It's like a chargeable one mouse. So like yeah. Okay, he's on that stage now. I didn't know my camera wasn't on that one. Great. That one laugh expressed to me. Yep. Gosh darn it! That's understandable. It has a battery like inside of it somewhere that charges it up, I guess. I don't know. And based on how long I would leave it charged, the faster it gets. So if I charge it for about more longer, if I would, I would actually be able to do this a lot faster. But I want to beat this though. I resetted my data on this one too. I had like full on 3 stars and everything. So let's try to get this done though. For now, I'm gonna watch Foxy until I hear Freddy. That's 2, 3. There's the Bonnie jump scare. Alright, let's keep trying this. Alright, let's see. Why you be like that, Foxy? Oh, this is getting irritating already. Alright. Clicking the wrong camera, dude. That's why I don't like that strategy where you can't use the light. Yeah, I said that, and because I thought it would be because I'm so used to playing it, but then I lost my skill, I guess. Well, let's try this again. Alright, at this point, I'm just gonna... Okay. This will be the last one I do. And this is the last one. I mean, I technically got to 5 a.m. last time, so... This might be happening. It might be. Let me see. Should have charged my mouse last time. Forgot. Foxy already, like... The heck did I hit? Alright, hold on. so tired of this. I didn't mean to press that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because of the like I don't know. I don't know if it's me or just the game or what now because like I've been doing everything like I'm supposed to, and for some reason Foxy's coming out way too aggressively. He's not meant to be that. As much as he's supposed to be aggressive, he's not meant to be that aggressive. So, but I've beaten this legitly before, though. Just for some reason, it just doesn't. I don't know what the issue is. Should I just skip the night or should I do one more? What do you think I should do? Because this is getting me fed up. This is just making me all fed up. Because like, what do you mean the AI is not working properly or something? Like just odd for some reason. Because like it never does this to me. It never does. I don't know why it's doing this now. So I'm gonna give the last like. This is like either I do one more run and lose, or I just kind of like just. I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna click ready and see if I can cheat cheat the thing, do the little skip the night thing and call it there. To be honest, I got the 5 a.m. Yeah, so roll the doors. That way no one can get in. Fix the little angle. Also, I think another reason why I kept losing was also because of my mouse. Don't know why my mouse is just so like bad at this. I think Fnaf 1 is outdated, to be honest. I'll be honest with you. It feels so outdated now. It really does for me. If there was a better version, I might have been able to do this. Yeah, I did the CD thing and it didn't work, so. I guess it doesn't work like that. Alright. 5 a.m. you basically won. You could continue another day. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, FNAF 3 next time. So since I didn't get to finish 20 like 11, 12, 20 whatever on that deluxe FNAF 2 and I never got to finish this, and if I don't finish aggressive mode next time in FNAF 3's aggressive mode, I'm probably going to make a big stream, like a big long probably a really big stream of doing every single one and again and seeing if I can beat them all. And if I can, then yeah, at some point down the road. So, let me quickly just go in the settings here and into my Fnaf settings and do that stuff. I appreciate that. Yeah. Let's see. So I got a lot of work to do today, so I am free up tomorrow, hopefully. So maybe like tomorrow. I like to stream a lot oftenly now, so probably about like about maybe 3 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah, maybe 2, but most likely 3 again. Maybe, and this time it'll be actually right on time because I got everything back set up properly. So yeah. So let me just quickly get into my FNAF settings and change it to 3 stars so we can end it with a 3-star setting. I hate when I have to mess with everything. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if that gave us the night 3, not night 3, the 3rd star. If it did, then we're gonna end it off there. Yep. All right. There's the 3 stars. Had to go to my settings. Do all that. So, all right. There you go. That'll end today's stream. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So 3 to 4 p.m. my time. So it'll be about like what? So you said about 10 p.m. around 4, so about 9 o'clock for you, I'm sure. Either 8 or 9 for you, p.m., and it'll be about like 4 p.m. for me, so yeah. So that means, yeah, if you're 5 hours ahead of me, that's 8 p.m. Okay, yeah. So at 8 p.m. your time, it'll be the stream time. There you go. That way it'll help you. All right, there you go. That's everything. Thank you for being here for the stream, and I don't know why things have to be this stressful this time, but hey, it's fine. 7:30? Yeah, sure, why not? That should be fine. So 7:30, that'll be 4:30 for me, right? No, 3:30. Yeah, 3:30. Oh, 2:30. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 2:30. I'll do it around 2 to 3, so